setting sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. From the dusty fields to the world stage they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirit soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. Through the blood, the sweat, the cheers and the pain, they carry the hopes of a country like a chain. From the whistles blow to the final play, they prove their greatness every single day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for Springbok Rugby once again. Hope you enjoyed that. Looks like the microphone's working okay. And we're about to get started on this one. Meanwhile, it's Georgia 12, Canada 3 out there in the Caucasus this morning. I've got Georgia by 10, so that's working out pretty well for me. It's a 9-point lead. Anyway, on Super Brew, that is. Welcome back, folks. We all know the Aussies blow hot and cold. We had an experimental team versus it last time. Yeah, and things went ugly in the first half last time. They need to go better this time. So let's take a look at the lineups here very quickly, folks. I think I've actually got the Springboks lineup. Let me find it. I think I downloaded it from Twitter. Where's it at here? Come on. There it is. Okay, there we go. This looks like Curtly Arns said that they've got in this image. It is. Right. Okay, so let's take a look at that very quickly, and then we will. I'll read off to you. But before I do it, let me do Italy here. Ange Capozzo is in the fullback position. On the right wing, it's Luis Lanai, and in the center, Juan Ignacio Brex and Tommaso Menicello. A lot of Argentinians seem to be playing on the team. Monte Ioani is on the left wing. Paolo Garbisi, Stephen Varney, Lorenzo Canoni, Manuel Zuliani, Ross Vincent, Andrea Zambonin, Nicola Canone, Marco Riccioni, Giacomo Nicotera, Danilo Fischetti. And off the bench, Tommaso Di Bartolomeo, Mirko Spagnola, Simon Ferrari, Federico Rosa, Ricardo Favoretto, David Odiasi, Martin and Page, the guy with the African name is the easiest one to pronounce, David Odiasi, Martin and Page Rello, and Tommaso Alan. That's the Italian lineup. Here for the Springboks, folks, this is what we're seeing today. Why is that not a full screen? It's supposed to be a full screen. There we go. All right. At fullback, Damien Willemse. On the right wing, Edwil Vandenberg. In the center, Keenan Mood and Ethan Hooker moving back from the wing to the hooker to the center inside center position. Curtly Arns on the left wing. Andre Pollard is the fly half. Mornay Vandenberg, your scrum half. Marco van Staden wearing the 8 jersey. Ben Jason Dixon. And Sia Khaleesi, the captain. This 101st Test match. Franco Mostart, Jean Klein, are the locks. And in the front row, Zachary Porthen, Johan Gerbela, and Boone Venter. Some power on the bench, Gerhard Steenekamp, Wilco Low, Ige Steeman, Ruan Nortje, Andre Esterhuizen, Quagga Smith, Grant Williams, and Monty Lubbock. That's off the bench. So that's your bench for the Bucks, and we'll see how it goes. They need to start well. This slow start stuff is really getting old. Really getting old. Keep messing around, and it's just not getting done. Okay, my coverage should start in about 8 seconds. These glasses are bothering me, but my eyes are messed up. I can't see clearly this morning, so I'm going to wear these reading glasses. All right, 0 should start, and nothing happened. Oh, there we go. Nope, nothing yet. Nope, nothing yet. What's going on here? Vanadont with 70. It's a goat. Yes, the greatest of all time. All right, nothing happens. Let me go back and reload this. All right. I'm getting some stupid advert I have to sit through. All right, what are your predictions here? Everybody's going to pick Springboks, so this isn't being bold. I know that if I say Springboks to Italy, it's going to be 90% Springboks. So, winning margin. Let's go winning margin, okay? Winning margin, 10, 20, 30, or 40. All right, you guys are screwing up here. I still don't have a game here. What is the deal? Why do I not have a game? It's past 7:30. Let's go. Let's pay a lot of money for this crap. 12-3 Georgia. Ball's back at midfield. Canadians have picked it up, and there's no defender, but it's a knock-on, so it's off his feet. Okay. Yep, he just slid right into the ball. It's a good call. Wow. Unbelievable. Coverage will start shortly. What is this crap? Coverage will start shortly. Ah, my goodness. Unbelievable. I'm trying something different. Trying something different here. Unbelievable. They're forced to sit through a 15-second advert. Okay. Wow, what a bunch of horse shit. I've switched browsers. It wasn't working in the other browser. Unbelievable. So now I've got the other browser. Etzebeth is in the locker room in his shorts. He's not playing. They're wearing the white jerseys again today on the road, which makes sense. It worked last week. Not easily, but it did work last week. So, the player's not on the pitch yet. This is bizarre. Why does this not work? It says the game is there. 3 minutes in, and it says it'll start shortly. Like I said, good thing I use the other browser. So, Khaleesi's trying to get the team psyched up, ready to come out. So, we missed the anthems. We're not going to miss. It's already 2 minutes, 3 minutes late for a game supposed to start at the bottom of the hour. Boy, Mornay Feinberg is a short dude. Here they come out in their warm-up suits, their track suits. The officials are James Dolman of New Zealand. On the sideline, Ben O'Keefe of New Zealand and Jeremy Rozier. And it's a pretty empty stadium. Pretty empty stadium, folks. This is disappointing. You have the world's top team come and you can't fill the stadium. Very disappointing. And they've let the fireworks off, so we have lots of obscuration on the pitch. Looks like there's some sprinkles. Sounds like they're playing Andrea Bocelli in the background. The Italians winning last week against Australia, you'd think they'd have a bigger crowd tonight. but it is a half-empty stadium. We'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, now I've got to switch between browsers to keep up on the other game. That's kind of annoying. Georgia still leads 12-3, almost halftime. It's 33-45 in that game. 41,000 capacity. So it's time for the anthem.
Special when you're in Italy.
She's terrible. This is terrible. Sounds ago to come together. We shall stand. Oh, that one was terrible. Oof,
Always so wonderfully supported by
Terrible,
their own,
terrible,
no matter
terrible.
where they travel in the world. They've come from all over Europe and further afield.
Not really. It's only about 30,000 present. So the Italian anthem comes up next. All right, I tell you.
Never gets old.
Well, I used to live in Italy a long time ago. A long time ago. So, here we go, folks. Getting ready to get started. This one here. It actually starts at about 1:45. They could have told me that. They had a broadcast at the bottom of the hour. So let's see what we got in the chat here. Anti-Floy's here. Willem Pretorius, Nicola Max, Kathy Price, James Duval, Charles Van Onsen, the voice of reason, Kathy Price, Conrad Geldenhuis, James Bowie. Utopi's here. Good to see you. And then Arctic. Hey, Arctic, what's going on, man? I'm dying. I'm going blind without my Starbucks, man. I can't see. Okay. All right. And there's Fleshin here. Hey, Fleshin. Cool beans. I changed my pick. I had Wales winning today finally, but I changed it to Japan. Let's see if the Brave Blossoms don't leave me hanging. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Pizza and pasta. Okay, what's the winning margin? 20 points? That's probably reasonable. I picked 19, so that seems to be most popular. Boy, some people go out on a limb. They're saying 40-point victory. All right, they're on a soccer pitch, which sucks, but, you know, we'll make the best of it. Dolman looking for the ball from one of the kids on the side there. The Italians have a lovely jersey today with dark blue collars with gold trim and trim on the sleeves. I'm wearing a British and Irish Lions Series Springbok jersey from 2021. And there is Andre Pollard. Still hasn't reached the all-time scoring level because he's been denied test opportunities. So hopefully today he'll do well. Counting down to the start of the game. And we're nearly underway. And the whistle blows. And Pollard kicks it to the far corner. Springboks are on my left. And Italy is on my right. The Italians have it inside the 22. Ball kicked high over the top by Varney. Taken by Willemstad at the 48-meter line. He fights off the first tackle. Dancing fights off the second tackle. Willemstad still fighting, picks up about 7 meters. Morne van der Berg brings the ball to the near side. Pollard. And there's Hooker working his way back. Hooker's tackled. Morne van der Berg back into the middle of the pitch. And we're at midfield. The Italian defense is staunch there, driving the Bucks backwards. Tackle finally made. Here's a kick from Pollard into the air to the far side of the pitch, and Ironside gives chase. No, it's Moody. Caden Moody comes down with the high ball, and the Springboks have it. Morne van der Berg digs it out, gets it into the hands of Gerbelaar. Gerbelaar fighting the tackle, driving, still on his feet. Gerbelaar still driving, finally taken down, but stolen. And a penalty for not releasing. Johan Gerbelaar failed to let that ball go. The Italians win the jackal and get a penalty out of that. Well done. But Moody did a fantastic job on that high ball. Shame that it gets turned over now. Minute 28 seconds into the contest, folks. From Turin in northern Italy. Either it's misty, cloudy, or there's obscuration. Whatever the case is, it's kind of hard to see. Italy has only won one time in 18 tests against South Africa. That was back in 2016 when Alistair Coetzee was the coach. Yeah. And it was a terribly bad run for the Springboks. So Italy will get their first line out of the game on the near side of the pitch. In it goes from Nicotera, and the Italians have it. It's a high ball, chase on the near side. Who's going to get this one? Down around the 22. It bounces forward. It's going to go into touch. Otherwise, the Italians had a chance. It's going to be Springbok ball. Ball bounced into touch. What's with the stupid tattoos on the neck? Okay, gangster. I was surprised there wasn't a penalty on that line out. There should have been a penalty on that line out as Jean Klein grabbed the guy in midair. But here we have a line out. Gerbelaar, not Malcolm Marks. Nor Bongi Omanambi. Success. Van der Berg throws it flat across the middle. Is that Khaleesi's first carry? See, Khaleesi makes the carry, picks up a meter or two. He's tackled. Dolman's warning the Italians to get onside. Mornay Vandenberg with a high ball. That's going to be chased, stay in play around the 37-meter line, and is caught there by Edwil Vandenberg. His first touch. Over the middle come the Bucks, fighting. Ben Jason Dixon picks up a couple meters. They got them all. And a penalty for not rolling away. So Bucks on a penalty advantage now as they go to the far side of the pitch. A little kick forward. I guess it was penalty advantage was over because they never stopped the play. They're still chasing, so we're going to come back. We are going to come back for the advantage. Okay. I was like, what's going on there? It took a while for them to get back for that advantage. It's a long time. Meanwhile, it's 17-3 Georgia over Canada at the Hooter for the first half. Did they just score? Oh, big hit. He did not clearly release. That's what the penalty was for. Italy getting a scalp last week against the Wallabies. You'd think the stadium would be full, but it's not. It's not. So going to kick to the near side from about the 47-meter line. Looking for some territory there. And Pollard gets that ball down. Not a great mark. It was further than that. Pollard shakes his head. He doesn't agree with that mark. Nor do I. That's about 7 or 8 meters short of where it should have been. Vandenberg comes over. He tells Grubelaar what the play is. 5 men in the line out from about the 10-meter line. That was a terrible spot. Line out successful. Bucks have it. Mornay Vandenberg over to the middle. And Pollard high into the air. That's going to get inside 22. That's a... Oh, it dropped. Oh, and it bounces out of the play. Shame. Moody got down there, but it was a little too far. Going to come all the way back now. So that's a squandered scoring opportunity right there. They didn't go for the post. 5 minutes off the clock. It's a scoreless game. Ball's going to come back. Looks like we're going to have a scrum just short of midfield where he kicked that from. This will be our first scrum of the game, 5 minutes in. The Italians have their ad out there in the middle of the green paint. We're going to see how many of these Springboks wind up wearing green paint all over there. Maybe that's not actually on the pitch. First scrum of the game. Crouch. Yeah, it's not really on the pitch. It's just bind. Set. It's just a illusion. Italians come away with, oh, they've got open space on the outside. Looking for kick forward, chases on. The Italians are going to get there first. Or are they? Oh, my goodness. And in the touch, it's going to be an Italian ball deep in Springbok territory. Brilliant play by the Italians right there. And we got a fight going on. Mornay Vandenberg is not happy. Get the camera back. We want to see the fight. We don't need to see the crowd. Let's see what happened here. So Ioane had the ball. He picks up a lot of space, kicks it forward. Mornay Vandenberg is here. So why does he get upset? It's actually Edwil Vandenberg who stops the ball from being picked up by the Italians, but I don't see what the fight was about. I'm trying to see. So it's a 6-meter line out for the Italians. Wow.
The 6 has run in, and he pushes the player, which starts the fight. Okay? The penalty is going to go against 6. Do not run in after the whistle.
Ooh.
Brex delayed the pass, but Ross Vincent allowed himself to get...
So that cost Italy dearly. Wow. That's a shame. So the Italians had it a 6-meter line out. They squander a fantastic opportunity, but a stupid penalty, ill discipline. So the Springboks escaped there. That was just dumb. The Italians had a chance to put something up on the board early, and their ill discipline has cost them dearly. And now it's a Springbok line out all the way out to the 38-meter line. Beautiful kick by Pollard there. Grubelaar will throw it in. 4-man line out. Successful Jacques Klein. Vandenberg to Khaleesi. Khaleesi drives forward. He's driven back. Wow, what a surging defense by the Italians. Khaleesi's buried under that. Vandenberg's trying to dig it out, but he's got a lot of legs in there. Kicked over the top by Mornay finding back. The ball's going to go to around midfield. Who's going to get it? Knocked backwards. Springboks have a plate on the ground. Is there going to be a knock on here? Yeah, knock on. Yeah, lost forward. It's the replay, frame by frame. Yeah, it was knocked on by Jacques Klein. Welcome to everybody watching the program, folks. Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you for joining us today for this play-by-play and color commentary. Another scrum. Khaleesi getting some treatment on his neck. Now he's getting a massage. So Marco Fonsan, Escon comes over to ask a question. I'm not sure what. I think it's the mist in the air because it's not obscuration. It's still cloudy there in Italy. Halftime, the Georgia game. Springboks coming from my left to right, and Italy coming from my right to left. Still a scoreless game here, folks, in the first half. Ooh, Khaleesi got grabbed around the neck. That's probably why he was getting some treatment there. So we're still waiting for the treatment. Ooh, that was high. Yeah, there's no head contact. There's nothing in that. So the TMO is looking at this, trying to see if C got hit high, but he got hit in the shoulder. So no head contact. It's the right call. 8 minutes, 16 seconds. Clock is still running now. We'll have another scrum. Crouch. Bind. Oh, we're going to reset it.
Stillness before I'm going to call anything in. Both sides. Let's go. Quick reset, please.
Trying to restart this thing. You know, a lot more of these officials are spending a lot of time explaining things to players on the pitch. I wonder if World Rugby is giving them that direction. Where's Wayne Barnes? Did he retire as well? Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe. Here's a kick to the near side, inside of 22, and mark is taken by Willemse back there. Damien Willemse takes the mark. Varney's being admonished for something. So here comes the kick from Willemse. Finds touch, but it didn't get... Oh, terrible mark. Oh, my gosh. That's not the mark. This guy's blind as a bat. That thing went 20 meters further than that before it crossed the line. He only gets to the 20 or the 10-meter line. This is two terrible marks on this side of the pitch. Unbelievable. So an Italian line out here. 10 minutes off the clock and nothing's happened yet. Nobody asserting any dominance. Line out is successful for the Italians. They go over midfield, charging up into the line, but the tackle's made there by Hooker and Keane and Moody. Oh, the Italians are crashing that line hard. Varney digs it out. They've got numbers on the outside. They packs it back on the inside. The Italians, Monicello, little kick forward, chases on towards the corner. Who's going to get there? The Italians got it. No. Ioane can't quite get there. Wow. Monte Ioane couldn't quite get there. Italians got some flair going on here, but no points thus far. Some fantastic work by Varney and Monte Ioane. Monicello also released that ball from the ground. Wow. So, what's going on here now? Another scrum. TMO. Uh-oh, what's going on? What do we got to see here? Did somebody take a hit off the ball?
5, South Africa on number 10, Italy, shoulder to head.
Okay. We're just going to kick
gee,
the
are you serious?
Franco Mostert
potential shoulder to the head.
the number 5 for South Africa.
Italy.
That's not there.
Not it.
That's not it.
That's not the one, is it?
No, it's not. That's where the ball's at. It's got to be away from the ball. Oh, there it is. Oh, no.
So 12 is Ethan Hooker, who goes low and higher up.
But that's mitigating. He's tackled.
We need to figure out if this is clean weapon.
Nah, okay, from that angle, there's not much in that. Don't even try this red card nonsense this time. Don't even try this red card nonsense. The player, ooh, it does look wicked from that side.
That arm isn't tucked. It's leading. We had one last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we are checking the best angle.
That's not a good angle there.
So there's head contact. Okay.
He bends properly for the tackle. Oh, that's shoulder. That's shoulder.
Is Big Mustard down?
Oh, but
Now we want to confirm whether or not there is a clear wrapping action. For me,
he's bent.
Ben, it's whether or not it reaches permanent red card threshold for me.
Oh, please.
Can we keep the replays going, please? And I
The
want
player's
to see a replay
bent.
in full speed to determine
The player ducks. He was bent.
whether or not it reaches
Oh, my
the
goodness.
permanent red card threshold.
He was in a proper tackle position.
Because at this stage we don't have a clear wrap, do we?
Oh,
You
please.
don't have a clear wrap?
Well,
That shouldn't be a permanent red card.
Keep the replays going, please.
the red card was what, in the 38th minute last week?
Correct.
To Stade de France. This is a little bit earlier.
This is unbelievable.
The referee wants it at real speed to see exactly what the mitigating circumstances.
The mitigating is the player's bent over, then the guy comes down. It's not his fault he's low.
Gabrice, he basically sells himself to that inside ball. He's opened himself up. He's going down.
Do you have
But
a
again,
clear
is that
illegal action
arm?
the whole time?
Now, you keep missing the fact that the tackler was bent correctly at the right level. He wasn't upright. Why are they not mentioning that?
Where we're going is this is going to be a permanent red card. Do you agree with this?
They're going to say a permanent red card. This is bullshit. This is how they try to defeat the Springboks.
White.
Okay.
They keep taking our
So we
players
don't
out
have
with
a
this
clear
bullshit.
attempt to wrap by number 5. It is a shoulder charge and it reaches the permanent.
Oh, no. Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Okay, Terrell, back to me and I'll explain this.
No, it's
Do you agree
bullshit.
with this outcome? Agree
This is, what the hell?
with this outcome? Okay. Guys, what we had to determine in there, whether or not there was clear head contact. The TMO has confirmed that there is clear head contact. The TMO also, along with us, has confirmed that it's an always illegal action.
Bullshit.
Number 5 does not attempt to wrap. His arm is behind him. Therefore, we don't apply any mitigation. Okay? We acknowledge that there is another tackler. It doesn't apply to an always illegal action. It's going to be a permanent red card.
This is
2
bullshit.
weeks in a row.
Bullshit. 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 This is how they try to destroy the Springboks. World Rugby.
His way.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is bullshit. It's a pansy game here. This is bullshit. So we go 14 the rest of the way. That's all right. We'll run up the score. His arm is going forward. That's bullshit. His arm is going forward in slow motion. You can see it. This is bullshit. Such total bullshit. I am so sick of this horse shit. This is fucking bullshit. They missed the penalty at least. Unbelievable. Wow. No evidence of testicles grab whatsoever, and 9-card ban. Man's arm is held back by the attacking player, and a permanent red card. Player here is lowered. He's putting his arm forward. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Knock on by the Springboks. This is bullshit. That's it. Rossi needs to say something. This is bullshit. The 20-minute red card is not the problem. It's the permanent red card. So now Nordkia's coming to see Khaleesi's out of the game again. That's it. See, it gets 12 minutes of a game. He's done. Oh, it's Ben Jason Dixon. Ben Jason Dixon's done for the day. This is bullshit. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Crouch. Bind. This is TSA Analytics. TSA Analytics is going to have a field day with this. They're going to have a field day with this. They've ruined this game. They've ruined this game. They've turned it into a candy-ass game. We won't lose against Italy, but this is bullshit. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's not fireworks. It's just misty there. That's why. When I see the view from above, you can barely see the field. Total bullshit. Bind. Set. The Italians win the scrum. Oh, geez. Here we go. It's just getting ugly now for the Springboks. Oh, my goodness. The Italians wheeled that scrum and they win the penalty. How do they get the penalty? They wheeled the scrum. Kick to the corner. But that's a terrible mark on that side. Varney picks up 10 meters. It was more than that. So it's going to be Italian line out from the 17-meter line, the far side of the pitch. Line out successfully. Italians don't go for them all. They bring it out. Oh, nice pass. Back to the inside. Now they're down about 8 meters away. Italians driving forward. Springboks. It's kicked over the top. Who's going to get it? And they went too far. Willemse, great job. And he kicks it down the pitch. He barely stayed in play. Great work. Now that's a great mark here. They're crying that he was in touch. I don't know that he was. His boot was close. Damien Willemse with a great catch to that high ball. It was a bad decision by the Italians. They didn't have an advantage there. And they kicked it. They had numbers outside. That was just dumb. They got 3 players against 1 out there, and they kick it to Damien Willemse. Monte Ioane couldn't quite get there. Can't see if he's in touch. So now it'll be an Italian line out from the Springbok 27-meter line. Successful. Nope, they bounce it on the turf. Picked up by the Bucks. Porthen picks it up. Ruck is formed. Morne van den Berg. Morne van den Berg digs it out of a ruck. Kicks it high into the air. And Italians have it. Come down the near side. There's no defender. They're blitzing down the side. Kick forward. Who's going to get it? Willemse takes the mark and saves the day again. And the Italian players are grabbing his arm. What is this crap? He took the mark. About a warning to these clowns. 2 of them go after the player, already called the mark. They grab his arm. Long after he stopped with the ball. Willemse with a terrible kick this time. Gets about 8 meters. Wow. This is a bullshit red card. I'm not even going to put it up because it's not a 20-minute red card. Wow. Oh, my goodness. They got the ball successful at the 22. Ruck is formed. Varney will dig it out. A lot of bodies in there. Now they retreat. Oh, they rip a jersey off a Springbok player. It's Escom. Over the middle. Tackle made there. Now they come back to the near side. The Italians finding space inside the 22. They go. Morning funding back there on the tackle. Kanone now. Over the middle. The ball is lost backwards. Oh, big hit, but there's a lot of space outside, but it gave plenty of time for the Springboks to get there and defend. Tackle made over there by Willemsen. Oh, ball nearly lost by the Italians. He regains it. Tackle's made. Varney feeds it over this direction. Big popping hit there. Ball goes backwards. It's a knock-on against the Springboks. Scrum to the Italians. Oh, that wasn't even touched. That's a knock-on against this Buxton. It was never touched by Kane and Moody. The replay shows clearly he never touched the ball. Where is the TMO? Where is the TMO? Substitution. Steenkamp comes in. Poor thing goes out. So it's a tactical substitution, okay. Bind. Set. So Porthen is out. And they still lose the scrum, the Springboks. No, here come the Italians. No, nice pass. Montijuani loses the ball, and it's kicked back, picked up by Morny Vandenberg. He throws it in, lost forward. The Italians have it. You're going to have a knock on both ways. Springboks will have the ball. He's out for the whole game. Yeah, that's it. He's out for the whole game. Yeah, Moody never touched the ball, Charles. I just seen your chat over here. He never touched the ball. That's such bullshit. So Moody never touched the ball. It was not a red card. Yellow card, worst case. This is bullshit. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Springbok scrum collapses, and the ball comes out. The Italians pick it up. They've got numbers on the outside, but they've given time for the Bucks to get there, and they kick it into touch. Bad decision by the Italians. Italians have lots of opportunities here, and they're squandering them. Yep, changed the whole dynamics and the outcome of the game. And it's such bullshit. First off, they're like, he never rapped. He was rapping, but the player's body hit him and kept his arm from going forward. You see on the slow replay as he's going in like this, his arm is like this, and then he gets hit, and it just drops straight down. Total bullshit. And that obvious, Moody never touched that ball on that knock-on call against the Bucks. Line out to the Springboks. Player touch in the air, no penalty called. Khaleesi drives. He mentioning Garbisi is more like garbage. Knocked backwards, but picked up there by Nortkia. Nortkia does a fantastic job. Morning Vandenberg. Come on, Springboks, let's go. It's time to start getting this in gear. The Italians never have a clear release. They steal the ball. There was no clear release there on the tackle. Here they come to the near side. Oh, it's stolen! Oh, kick forward. Who was it? It was Moody who stole that ball. 23 minutes off the clock. Well, I guess it was okay. I'm watching the replay. It was a nice steal there. But then just threw it away. It was Edwin Fundamental who stole it. So another scrum. This one to the Italians now. 23 minutes in, no score. He didn't lead with his shoulder, Cameron. He didn't lead with his shoulder. Here's leading shoulder right there. Another Riccioni leads with his shoulder right into Sia Khaleesi. So is that a card? No. Is it only a card if it's head? We got another change here. What the hell? Fenter's out. That whole front. Oh, gee, even the crickets. Bone Fenter's out. Vilko Lowe's in now. Damn. Wow. And he didn't lead with his shoulder. He came in like this low and was coming with that arm, and he got hit, and the arm went straight down. And the Italians have gotten the ball. Jeez. Ruck is formed. Here's a kick over the top. Oh, nice job by Edwin Fundamental. Willemse dancing around, avoids one tackle. The second one gets him. Mornay Fundenberg. Kick to the wing. Kanan Moody's over there. He's tackled before he even got the ball, but he somehow comes away with it. No penalty called. The player was tackled before the ball was even there. He had to grab it as he was being taken to the ground. Nordkia with the ball now, up to the 10-meter line. The ball squirts out. Going to be a knock-on by the Springboks. Lost forward. Should have been a penalty, though, there a few moments ago. And once again, Jean Klein loses the ball. Okay, on the replay, I'll say it was simultaneous. But he's in the air. He's in the air when he's tackled. The guy's in the air when he's tackled. You can't tackle a man in the air. Why is it not our ball? Don't see any foul play. He's in the air. You can't tackle a man in the air. This is such bullshit. This is unbelievable. He's tackled in the air. Unbelievable. That's why I thought he got tackled earlier. He was tackled in the air. Unbelievable. Varney now. Italians have a strong surge. They win the scrum penalty. They kick it down the pitch. No one's going to get there, so they're going to come back for the penalty. Boy, the Springboks are just getting burned on the scrum. Another change. Esterhuizen's coming in. Who's he replacing? Fundamental. Wow. Wow, this is getting crazy. Wow. So they're going for the points here. 26 minutes in, no score. Wow. Ty's going to go for the points here. Kick is missed again. He's missed 2 this week. Wow, could be leading 6-0. They got nothing. Wow. Here we go. Andre Esterhuizen comes in for Edwin Fundamental. That's a strange. That means that Moody will move back out to the wing. Wow. Here's a kick out to the midfield. Player's tackled after he hits the ground this time. Tackle made there by Grobela. Man, lots of substitutions. 4 substitutions in the first 30 minutes. Ball's kicked high into the air. Willemse's back there. And the Italians, I mean, it's come away with it. It's the Springboks who have it. Vilcolo. And then we've got balls lost forward by... No, I think it come off the Italians. I thought it came off a Springbok. I couldn't see that clearly. Apparently it came off an Italian. So Monteoani's trying to claim the ball, but it's a Springbok ball apparently. As Pollard kicked that to the near side. Korbalow's got bruises on his forearm or in his bicep. He must be getting grabbed in the scrums. Here's a line out. That's lost by the Springboks, and the Italians have it. It's lost forward. Gee, many crickets. This is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. They lost an advantage there. Oh, and he's hit in the air, but it was a fair contest for the ball. Knocked backwards. That ball's loose. Italians finally pick it up. There's an advantage for the Springboks being offside. Lost forward. Was it really lost forward? Lost forward. That's why they're not offside? Really? Okay. The arrow graphics, okay. All right, here we go. South Africa with a permanent red card here. South Africa has one scrum, they lost it. Italy has 5 scrums, they haven't lost any. This is atrocious. Here we go. Crouch. Bind. Nobody said set. Early engagement by Italy and they run away with the ball. That should be 10 meters for delaying the game. So Pollard kicking for the corner. We still have no score nearly 30 minutes in. Free kick. Inside of 22. At the 22. Knocked backwards by the Bucks and picked up by them. Yes. Steenkamp. Morne Feindenberg over the middle. Morne Feindenberg into the hands of Nortkia. Springboks now threatening for the first time in the game inside the 22. Pollard gets Willemse. Willemse looking for help. He's kicking for the corner. I don't know why. There's nobody over there. That was not a good decision. And we kick it to the corner for what? And he's like, you should be running the corner. Well, you need to figure that out ahead of time. So an Italian line out from their own 6-meter line. Be a good time to poach one. This would be a good time to steal line out. Nortkia's getting ready. He gets a whistle, not straight. They went before the ball was thrown. Yep. The Italians got caught. Yep.
You're coming too early.
You got that. Now you're a line-out expert, aren't you?
So they have to be 2 meters. They came too early. South Africa with the ball now, threatening. 3 meters out, 2 meters. The Italians at the back of that scrum. Italians not rolling away from the ruck. Here we go. Crowd is into it now, but Italians are slowing the ball. Slow ball. How about a penalty? How about a penalty? Didn't get out of there, slowing it down. Now hands in the ruck, players, unbelievable. Multiple infringements at the breakdown by the Italians. We're working it across. And now they're offside. 3 Italian players offside. No penalty called. Still no advantage here. 4 Italian penalties in less than 30 seconds. Ball's available. They come back this way. Khaleesi with a carry. He runs into a wall. Driven backwards about 8 meters. Nordkia driven backwards. The Italian defense is looking epic here. If only they defended Rome this way. Here comes a drop goal. Pollard says, to hell with this. And he gets 3 points and we're on the board. Pollard with 3 points. So Pollard with a drop goal. All right, 32 minutes in, someone finally breaks the drought, and it's Pollard. What? No points?
However, there's a clear offside beforehand, so it's going to be a penalty against Blue to South Africa. I believe it was number 12, Ben, that was offside.
We're coming back for a penalty.
What the hell? He scored 3 points. What is this shit? Now they're taking points off the board?
Was the drop goal
So
wide?
it's your penalty here for offside. Okay.
What the hell? You can't take the points off the
It's
board?
obstruction, but offside first.
What is this shit?
Yeah.
Even the TV crew hasn't changed the score yet. What the hell?
Offside.
Right, the decision here, do you go for
Yeah,
Pan, which he's bound to because he's just gone for a drop.
So, the drop goal did go through.
Back.
It's a goal. Why do you... It just plays dead. They scored. What are we going back for? What the hell? They scored. The whistle wasn't blown. This is unreal. Unbelievable. Still 3-0. He kicks the penalty through. Wow. Who's HIA? So is Steenkamp going off for an HIA now? What's going on here? This is ridiculous. What is going on here? This is insane. So we got a stoppage in action here.
Trigger is happened. Okay.
I can understand what you say.
Listen. Guys, we have to go with the match day doctor on this. Please replace 16. He needs to go for an HIA. If he passes, he can come back on. But it's still definitely. No, let's go now.
There's no indication he had an HIA, but the matchday doctor is claiming he has an HIA. So Steenkamp is going to come out. He's not even into play. Look at this elbow to the head. That's what he was upset about. Vilcolo was like, I saw him raise his hands. Now I see, because the player came and threw an elbow. And then the player hit him in the head with the elbow, flopped. This isn't even enjoyable. It's just such total crap. So now Steenkamp is out. Does that mean that Porthen will come back in?
So is your sub... I understand what you're saying, but is 16 off now? Okay.
So 16
cool.
is Gareth Steenkamp, who is gone. Bowen Venter comes back in.
Bowen Venter comes in. But he's talking to Equalizes like, well, we didn't see anything clear. He thinks he clear. I can see the replay where the guy goes into Vilcolo, throws an elbow, misses or hits him in the head, and then falls down and does one of these flops. Restart. Springboks have the ball. This is such total crap. And the Italians have stolen the ball. Italians are driving. Guy throws an elbow and then does a flop on that drop goal, and it should have been a red card. Permanent red card. It was malicious. Tackle made inside the 22. Italians trying to get something going here. Almost 35 minutes in. Tackle made by Jean Klein. I don't know why people think they're so high on him. Oh, it's lost forward. Springboks will have the ball. Yeah, it's unbelievable, Leslie. On the replay, I didn't see it live because I was watching the drop goal, but I did see, Vilcolo like put his arms like, what the hell? And then on the replay, I could see why, because the Italian player came with his left elbow, threw it, hit him in the head, and then does a flop like somebody did something to him. It's unbelievable. Dirty play. Dirty play. Let's check into the Georgia game. Maybe that's more entertaining than this. 31-10, Georgia over Canada. 60 minutes in. 36 minutes here. Wow. 3-0 South Africa. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball comes out. We've lost this scrum. Yep. Right in front of the post. South Africa just getting manhandled in the scrum by the Italians. I said it's a trap game. I said it's a trap game, and here we are. About to be tied, 37 minutes in. Wow. Wow, he's missed 2 kicks. Here's his third chance. This one's straight on. Yeah, there should be consequences for the officials. Three. 37 minutes in is 3-3. Wow. Here's the restart. Pollard to the far side of the pitch. Taking it. Oh, nice tackle by Kurt Lee Arnse. We finally call his number. First time in the game we mentioned Kurt Lee. Beautiful tackle. Italians have it at 16-meter line. Springboks need a steal here. Wilcolo trying to jig tears off that ruck. Kicked over the top by the hook, the scrum half, excuse me. Philip said goes into touch. It'll be a Springbok lineup. .38 minutes off the clock. 3-3. Line out for Gerbla for the Springboks. Successful. Khaleesi, Gerbla. There's a high tackle there. Esterhuizen, a big carry, got hit high. Springboks need to get something going here. Jean Klein with a carry. Vilcolo. Pollard kicks it high into there to the near side. It's going to be inside the 22. Ethan Hooker gets down there. Ball bounces. Moody can't get it. Knocks it on. So it's going to be Italy's ball. So we've got less than a minute left in the first half, deep in Italian territory here. And it'll be their scrum. 8 handling errors by each side. Not pretty. Yes, it is reassuring we have Pollard so he can win the game on a kick. But all we got left on the bench is Arge Sneeman and Quagga Smith. Crouch. Bind. Set. Now the Springboks finally push forward, and we win a penalty. Early engagement. Oh, the Springboks can get the ball back at the Hooter. Here's a chance for a drop goal here. Tap and go. It's going to be a free kick. They do, and we go down to the 5-meter line. Let's go, Boca. Wow, big mistake by the Italians there. Can we capitalize? And we got a penalty advantage here. I get the arm out. There's a penalty advantage against the Italians. Springboks, 5 meters, working across the pitch. Morning Vandenberg ensures he has the ball. Escom drives. He's over. He's over. Try scored. Boca. 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 Wow. Into extra time. And it's Marco van Staden at 40-40. Let's see. Yeah, he's over. And the conversion's good. And we go to half, 10-3. That's better. That's better. Whew. Wow. The Italians squandered a lot of opportunities in that half. Wow. 10-3 at the half. Wow, that's just, man, oh man, oh man. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Marco van Staden with the try late in the first half puts the Springboks up 10-3. This is a horrifically called game. Let me just run through some. I hate to complain about refereeing, but so an elbow to the head of Vilko Low. They don't look at it. What is the TMO doing? And then the player played the little flop like he had been attacked, which wasn't the case at all. Then we have the drop goal taken off the board. How can you do that? They scored. You don't take points off the board. If they'd scored a try, the penalty advantage would have been skipped. Why are they taking points off the board? It makes no sense whatsoever. Then Keaton Moody is tackled in the air. Clearly tackled in the air. And Moody didn't touch the ball on when we were called for a knock on. He clearly didn't touch the ball in real time. And then in replay, you could see he didn't come near the ball. So these just, and then that card, yellow card at most. The whole thing, again, Mustard is dropping to the correct tackle position, comes forward. The player is tackled, and as he's going forward, the left arm is out. The right arm comes forward, and as it starts to come forward, he runs into him, and the arm goes straight down. Unbelievable. And a permanent red card. This is intentional. This is what they're doing. It's horrible. So it's 38-10 in the Georgia game. I should have picked a bigger spread, but I did pick Georgia to win the game. He's cursing he couldn't overrule the late points. Yes, Onakarabets Motong, I think you're right. They have their defense is held up well, given that they only have 14 players. Same thing last week. They had the ball 91% of the time in the second half. Leslie says, unless one of the Italians has an objection, didn't have their false eyelashes in place. Oh, my goodness. Character coming through, yep. Well, Charles, I don't know the TMO missed it. I saw it in real time. And I said he was tackled early, and I was right. He was tackled in the air. And then the other piece is, how is that missed that on that replay? We watched it clearly that Vilko Low takes a shot to the head. The guy comes running in, and this is what he comes running in. He goes poof, like that, left elbow right to the head, and then he falls away, and he's like, like he got tackled or something, and nothing out of that. That should have been an intentional red card. Should have been a 20-minute permanent red card. That's foul play. How do they not say that's foul play? Unbelievable. People are getting away with all kinds of crap against the Springboks because the officials are, I don't know what to say, but this is terrible. It used to be the French officials who were the worst ones. Now it's the Kiwis. Now the Kiwi officials becoming the absolute worst ones, biased against the Springboks. They have so much penis envy because they're not in first place in world rankings. And the Springboks just keep taking them down left and right. And if it wasn't for some bullshit penalty calls in the game in Auckland, they would have won there too at Eden Park. Yeah. But when you need the officials to help win your game for you, it's pretty sad. 68-05 in the Canada game. Georgia's just killing them. It's 38-10. And by the way, they need to get rid of that Georgian official, Nika, whatever the hell his name is. That guy sucks buttermilk, to say the least. He is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yep, terrible. I hope I have a good weekend this weekend in my Super Brew. Last weekend I got all but one game. Yep. So, anyway, not particularly thrilled with that half. Springboks didn't play well. And Mostart, one of the least dirty guys out there. Unbelievable. It's a permanent red card. So let's recount the events. We have an allegation by a player that his testicles were grabbed in play. There's no video evidence to prove that was the case. Therefore, nothing happens during the game. Afterwards, World Rugby reviews it. They have no additional evidence. They admit there's no evidence, but then they give a 9-game ban. A 9-game ban. Yeah. Then the next week, we have a red card in which I thought it was reckless play, and I correct my position after seeing what TA Analytics did. You can see clearly on the other angle, which wasn't shown to us on TV, that in fact his arm was going forward last week, but the attacking player reached out with his arm, blocking the arm from coming forward, and therefore he was given a permanent red card. That was just so wrong last week. And then he gets a 4-match ban, Lutiager, and now we have a red card here. And this is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And look what they're doing. 2 of our locks they've taken out and a front rower. Unbelievable. It's just horrific. It's horrific, folks. Absolutely horrific. There was a period in the match when even Rossi seemed to be scrambling. What, in this match? Yeah, they should be fired up and pissed off at their own play and at the officiating. They absolutely should be. Canada driving now. They're just a couple meters away. Can they get it in? I need the point difference here for my Super Brew, so let's close the gap. And Canada now just a meter away. Pick and go. Nothing doing. Georgian defense drives them back to 4 meters. Wow, that's a nice defensive stand there. Pick and go. Nothing there. Still going. Now they're going. Oh, nice carry there. He's down. Is he over? Is it held up? I think it's held up. Held up. Ah, shame for Canada. But was there an advantage? Looks like there was an advantage. We're going to get a card here. Ooh, a card. There's a card against Georgia. 10 minutes left in the game. Going to get a yellow card. He's done. Yellow card. Luka Ivanishvili gets a yellow card. So both teams have 14 players, but Canada now, they're going to tap and go from 5 meters, I think. Offsides. Here they go. Canada, tap and go. Down by 28. Gallagher sends it over the middle. Canadians looking to get something going. Oh, they had a nice dummy there. Oh, so close. He could have got there, but he didn't. Just a meter away. There it is. Not short again. Scrum half should have just taken himself. It's stolen. There's an advantage there. Yep, over the ball. Yep, another penalty. The Canadians aren't quite in yet. They lost the ball. Oh my gosh, but they had an advantage. Canadians really cocking this thing up. We're getting another card? He's trying to figure out which players, which... Another yellow card to Georgia. Offside. Oh my goodness. Georgia loses another player. Now Canada's up 14 men to 13 men. So the Canadians have a chance to score. He's just warned them that there needs to be a change in discipline or he'll keep issuing cards. 5 meters out. Here's a tap and go by the Canadians. They got it. They come really wide. I don't know why they did that. I guess they're trying to work back towards the middle. Georgians short a couple players. Canadians are driving, but they better get that out of there. That's going to be turned over if they don't get to the ground. He's down finally. And they turn it over. Wow. Great defense by the Georgian side there, folks. Fantastic defense. World Rugby is biased, and Dublin Springbok Rugby will always be attacked. That includes their franchises. Yep. What's the message retracted there? They're reviewing it with shoulder on shoulder, and the Italian ran into him, huh? Let me take a look at that. Let me see. Okay, let me go back and see what they're saying. I have the feed. I don't have the Super Sport. Wow, so this is more bullshit. Shoulder on shoulder. Wow, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is unreal. There's Stick up in the stands. Unbelievable. I'm not surprised at all that this is what happened. Yep. Yeah, it's misty there in turn. Yep, misty, misty, misty. So halftime. Oh, I never put the halftime marker up, did I? Shame. There we go, halftime marker. Just announce a 14-man squad. Oh, Michael Paul said a win at Eden Park was not in the cards for the Springboks. No, that game was theirs. And it was just, again, yeah. Anyway, really wanted to see that one, that victory. Anyway, Disney Cruise Lines. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, so we'll switch in the second half, and the Springboks will be coming from the right, the Italians from the left. So let me fix that now for the second half. So Italy, left to right. There we go. That'll be second half. That'll work out. 10-3, South Africa. Down a player, playing poorly, handling errors, 8 of them, penalties, getting blown apart in the scrum. They won a single scrum penalty because the Italians engaged early. Yep, but they get a try there late from a big mistake by the Italians. I think Pollard's got plenty of confidence. I'm not worried about Pollard's confidence. I'm worried about Monty on the bench. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not taking a halftime break. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we had relevant things to talk about. Usually I play the Springbok Glory song, but I'm not doing that today because I see the audience was here. Yeah. Next game, we're starting with 14 players for the head contact to come. Yeah, he's a little rusty, but I think he's doing fine. Pollard's playing well. He's kicking the ball in the right spots. The drop goal was good. He made the conversion. He's playing well. No problem with that. The scrum is terrible. Springbok scrum is just getting blown up. They are just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Unbelievable. So 13-16 is when that red card, permanent red card came in. Wow. Put that down here. There we go. Most start 13-16. Permanent red card. Ouch. That's just brutal. See the Georgia game, what's going on? Canada screwed the pooch over there. So they never scored. It's still 38-10. 74 minutes off the clock now. Yeah, they make rugby not very much fun to watch when they pull this crap with this officiating. It's unbelievable. Wow. No, it's been pretty obvious for a long time. World Rugby has a clear bias against South Africa. And one of the things is they're setting this cap of 30 games per season for player safety. It's not for player safety. It's utter nonsense. It's to weaken the Springboks. Yep. So, Canada with the ball again now. 74 minutes in, but they're way back at the 45-meter line. Ball's floating around out there loose. Canada looks terrible. So do the Eagles. Although they play well against Georgia. That's a forward pass. No call. So are we back from halftime now? Not quite. Oh my goodness. Steenkamp is back from his HIA. Quagga Smith is in now. So Quagga Smith comes in the game to start the second half. We're ready for the second half. Second half ready now. Whistle blows. The Italians will kick to the Bucks. Here we go. Kicking to the near side. Italians get it inside the 22. Taken there by Escom. He drives forward over the 22. Ruck is formed. Mornay Vandenberg will dig it out. Bucks kick over the top. Chase is on by tackle over here. Oh, great job by the Bucks. They're driving them backwards there. So Vandenberg is back in there. Edwell Vandenberg is back in. Italians, clearance kick from midfield to the far side of the pitch. Phillips goes up. The Italians knock it backwards. And they're saying it was a knock on by the Springboks. Thank you, Stacy Lee Fundenberg, for subscribing. Any relation to Mornay? Oh, there's a high tackle. Oh, leading with the shoulder right there, right in Escom. See the replay there on that. That was a high tackle. Yeah, we're going to the TMO. Sir Kurtley Arnsey is out of the game now. He's done nothing, so. Oh, it's HIA. That's right in the head. His shoulder hits him right in the chin. No card. Not even a penalty. No wrap. No wrap. Right in the chin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. Early engagement there. The Italians going to take the free kick. Varney kicks it high into there. It's going to be inside the 22. Willemse knocks it on. So the Italians have it. And Moody's not rolling away. And instead, they get a penalty. They should have just rolled away. Yep, Kane and Moody played again. Just gave Italy 3 free points. Just gave them 3 free points. Kane Moody laying on the ground right there in obstructing the ruck instead of trying to roll away. I don't know what he was thinking. It was just a knock on. It would have been a scrum. Now it's a penalty. It's 3 free points. Stupid, stupid play. Stupid, stupid play. Wow. It was a knock on. All he had to do was get out of there, and it would have been a scrum to Italy. But nope, now they kick from right in front of the post. Garbisi missed 2 earlier. This one's 13 meters away. 10-6. That was dumb by Moody. Stupid. He just laid there. For a long time, extended period of time. 10-6 is the score, folks. Second half action here from Turin at Allianz Stadium. There's a knock on by Italy there. Yeah, Moody was reaching in, grabbing that ball, playing on the ground. His knee was on the ground. It is terrible decision making. Steenkamp is back in for Fenter. Man, it's like musical chairs out here. I can't keep straight who's playing. Bowen Fenter's back out. Steenkamp is back. My goodness. I can't keep track of who's in that front row. Here's a kick by the Italians from inside their 22. Is it going to find touch? No. Knocked backwards for the Italians. And then Morty Feinberg nearly stole it, but he didn't. Italians have it, but they're not releasing it. Okay, now they finally place it. Inside their 22, the Italians are pinned back here. 14-man Springbok team with a permanent red card hand out to Franco Mostart on a questionable card in the first half. That ball's going to find touch. Willemse will catch it over here, but just for show. It'd be a line out for the Bucks at the 38-meter line. South Africa needs to start looking better than this. This team will not beat Italy or Ireland playing like this. Substitutions. Who's got substitutions? Gonzalo Quesada, Italian coach. You can't shoot a paratrooper in the air. Khaleesi's out. Argay Sneyman's in there now. Now we're going to see some changes here. Three locks out there now. Pollard kicks it. It's going to be inside 22. Somebody better get there. Oh, come on. Kane and Moody is blocked. What the hell is that? Bullshit. It's not the same line. He obstructed him. That's obstruction. Unbelievable. Wow. That's unbelievable. So the Italians kick it into touch. It'll be a Springbok line out. Why? Unbelievable. He's like, you're on the same line. No. The guy changed his line to obstruct Moody. Line out successful to Nordkia. Morne Vandenberg now. Now we've got some big timber in there with three locks. Nordkia, Klein, and Sneyman. This is what the intent was at some point in this game, to go with three locks. That ball's lost forward by Hooker. Oh, Ed will find him with a nice tackle there. Nordkia can't get his hands on the ball. The Italians from their 22 kick it. It's going to bounce. What's the whistle for? Offside against Morne van der Berg. Wow. Unbelievable. So a penalty on Morne van der Berg for being offside. It's not offside. He's kicking the ball. Oh, that's a questionable call. So the Italians now get the ball back inside Springbok territory. Can someone tackle the ref? Italian lineout. Nicoto will throw it in. It's taking all day. Finally throws it. Success. Got jumping over by R.G. Stamen. Lucky he didn't get called for there. Could have been a penalty. Oh, ball's around the 22. And Willemse knocks it on. And so lost forward. The Italians have it. They come down the near side. Kick it to the corner. Who's going to get there? And Willemse gets there. And he's driven into touch. It'll be Italian ball 5 meters out. Wow. And the way their scrum is going, they could take the lead here. Oh, got an injured Italian player. Yep, knocked on by Willemse. Unbelievable. We're in trouble here. Wow. Italians have it deep. There's a player down. An Italian player on the far side. What happened over there? It's nowhere near the ball. Louis Lyon is the one who's injured. But another player's injured. So Dolman keeps talking to the Springbok captains, and then he doesn't check things. He said, I'm going to check, but he never checks. So Louis Lyon gets a treat, but he's not the player that was laying on the pitch. It was another player laying on the pitch. The Australians suck Hurricanes. So don't get too excited. Italians have improved as a squad, but they crap out in some games when they shouldn't crap out. They're inconsistent. All right, substitutions coming in for the Italians. That's lost forward right there in the ruck. So substitutions coming. R.G. Stamen's the captain now. So who are the substitutions coming in for Italy? 18 and 19. He's claiming there's no ruck impediment there. 48 minutes now. An ugly game. Oh, Riccioni's an HIA. That's what it is. So it's not a permanent substitution. So it's a 5-meter line, a 6-meter line out for the Italians. They have it. They're into a maul, but driven back immediately. Break away from the maul and nearly drive it in. The Springboks come away with the ball. How did that happen? It was lost forward. That's how. Wow. The Springboks dodge a bullet right there. South Africa with the ball now, 8 meters away from their try line. Ruck is formed. Morne van der Berg at the back of this. He's going to dig it out. Here comes the Bucks kick. Did somebody hit that? Just not a good kick. But he got to the 22. Oh, yeah, the ball was left behind. That's what happened. It was a bad pass to Menicello. He had no chance at that. The Italian coaches lost their mind on that replay. Oh, my goodness. Here's a line out from the 22. Successful to the Italians. You break it away. Come over the middle. It's kicked up the middle. There's no one there. Oh, Willemse ran into his own player, but he somehow comes away with it. He tackles himself at the 4-meter line. South African ruck is down there, deep in their own territory now. Going to go for a clearance kick. Is Pollard available? He is. Pollard, not a great kick. Oof. Man, oh man, oh man. Coming up on the last 30 minutes of the contest here. Not a pretty game. Philipse and Edwin Fundamental ran into each other. Philipse did a great job to get that ball. Pressure from his own player. So Dolman is lipping. So Klein is out now. So Klein is out. Who came in for him? We already had 3 locks on the pitch. So who came in? Monty or Grant? They don't tell us who the substitution is, but we got a substitution I can't see. Lineout successful for the Italians. They come down. They're into a maul at the 22. They're driving. Maul picking up. No, now it stops. Springboks holding their space there. Quagga Smith was already in the game. They say he's coming now. Stamen. Italians still have the ball. They're driving down to about 5 meters. Somebody needs to get away from that pile. The Italians, can they be under control here? They've got the ball just 7 meters away. They dig it out of a ruck. Over towards the center of the pitch now. The South Africans have got to roll away. Norkia can't get out of there. Varney, oh, they nearly broke through. Nearly had a line break there, but a good job by the Springboks to close it by an advantage. And a card. For what? What's the card for?
That Van Staden was the one who made the infringement and stopped really what was a try-scoring opportunity.
Bullshit.
Referee, once he'd made that decision, there was no other course other than...
No, I disagree. Yeah, forward pass there too. Missed. Unbelievable. Now we're down to 13. Wow. This is unreal. This is insane. 52 minutes off the clock. Down to 13 players. And the kick is good. It's 10-9. Wow. Unbelievable. Mad Max, what you just stated is wrong. Wow. Unbelievable. Inside of 22 at the restart, the Italians have it. Fundamental makes a tackle. 10-9. Taken by Willems at midfield. Lina misses a tackle. Willems stays on the loose, down the 10-meter line. Not held there. He stays on the ground. Vilcolo, they go wide. Big tackle by the Italians. On Esterhuizen, of all people, they tackle. There's Nordkia with a carry. Springboks, there's an advantage here. Now we got 3 points. There's the 3 points we can get. All right, we got to take the points. Take the points. Offside. It's a 40-meter kick. That's easy for Pollard. Get the points back. Damon Willems says some great work there. Pollard. Oh, Pollard hit the chin with his shoulder. So Pollard got hit in the chin there. That's another hit. Oh, my goodness. Italian players grimacing on the pitch. We got a substitution coming. He's got his... what happened to him? That looks very painful. Did he break his shoulder? Pollard right down Hollywood and Vine, 13-9. Ross Vincent in a lot of pain. What's this ruining my day of rugby here? It's when I'm supposed to be excited about this game. 13-9 now. Yeah, it was a shoulder charge, Arctic. Exactly. Nothing. They don't even look at it. Favoretto, here we go. Restart inside the 22. Springboks have it, and Quagga Smith drives forward. He looked like he might have been hit high there. Ball's available. Morning funding bag. At some point, we're going to see Grant Williams in here, I'm sure. The ball goes out to about the 10-meter line. The Italians have him, but buried there. Was that Arge Salmon? It was, with a huge tackle. The Italians get it out of there. Over to the middle of the pitch. Nortkia's there. And Quagga Smith, big steal. Bucks have something going on the outside, but they kick it forward. The chase is on, but there's players back there, so that's not really going to amount to much. At the 22, it's taken by the Italians. Varney kicks it high into the air. And the Italians did not get back on side. No penalty called. 3 players behind where the ball's caught. No penalty called. Should have been a penalty. Kicked high into the air, short of the 22. Who's going to get this? It bounces. And Monte Ruani took a real risk there. He got lucky there. Monte Ruani got very lucky. TMO. Are we going to go look at this now?
The head clash made by number 8 blue on 21 white.
Okay.
That's one I just saw.
Blue, Lorenzo Canone, Quagga Smith.
That's incidental.
That's a yellow. He's going to be in the bunker because he's upright.
That's incidental.
Huh?
He's got to bend his back.
I see contact there. Yeah.
Yeah, but Quagga
Yellow
initiated
card
it.
upright,
Yeah.
reaches our yellow card threshold, yes? It's a legal tackle. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a decision back to me, and it's number 8, is that correct?
It's number 8 blue, yes.
Thank
8 blue, Lorenzo Canone.
Yeah, we'll go to the bunker, and then it's up to the severity of it. There was actually no mitigating circumstance, I don't think, because he was standing
and
upright.
that's,
He has to make an effort
I'll give them the
to
options
tackle
if they want.
properly. So
Oh, you're going to give him the option, not a
I
straight
wouldn't
permanent
be
red card.
surprised to see
Isn't
a
that
red
interesting?
card.
you. And number 8, please. The tackler is upright. Okay, he can be lower into that tackle. Yellow card threshold off field review.
So, yellow card threshold is
Well, of course it's South Africa's ball. There's a card. Hooker change for the Italians. Last 20 minutes. So it's 14-13 players now. Lineout successful, and Schneemann comes down with it. They go over the middle. Nice carry there by the Bucks. Let's get something going here. Mornay Findebag kicks it to the air. Chase is on. Oh, picked up there by Norkia, but I don't know. Is that legitimate? Looked like it might have been a knock-on, but I guess not. Moody. Willemse. Esterhuizen goes wide. Herbenaar tackled. Springboks got something going here now, just a few meters out. The Italians got hands in the ruck. No charge, no penalty called. Schneemann drives through the middle. He's tackled. Bucka, let's go. Oh, bouncing Esterhuizen off tackles. Down to 5 meters. Oh, nearly broke through. Moody. 2 meters. Hand to the ruck. Look at that. Slowing the ball down. No penalty called again. Quagga Smith down to 1 meter. He places the ball. 1 meter out. So close. Come wide. Advantage for the Bucks at the goal line. Here we go. Offside. Offside. 58 minutes now. We need a score here. What are they going to do? 13-9. Do they kick the points? Oh, we got some foul play here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. TMO. Quagga Smith is talking to the official. That's not his job. So here we go. TMO again. Let's see what this one is. This is becoming a TMO game. 58:35 on the clock. It's stopped. Here we go. Nothing there. Nothing there. It's all fine. Oh, no, he's in the ruck.
Being asked of Wilco Lowe.
Oh, that's nothing. Wilco Lowe is joining the ruck.
It's a rugby. It's a rugby.
That's just rugby.
He's not even looking. He's just trying to.
He's clearing.
So I'm at no foul play here because of the dynamic nature of
Exactly.
He's wrapping. There's not more anything he can do.
See, the arm comes forward.
No.
So there's nothing in it.
Agreed. Nothing. Guys, we've looked at that. We've got nothing. So just give me space. I'm going to explain this.
That is the right
Yeah,
decision.
that's the right decision finally.
There's no clear foul play. The player is doing everything right to legally make a clean.
There you go. Finally, something correct.
Crowd don't like us.
Finally, we got offside against the Italians. Are we going to go for the points or are we going to go for the try? I think the Bucks got the momentum here. Normally, I'd say go for the points, but yeah, that's a good call. Scrum. Oh, that's not a good call. I don't agree with that. Either take the points or do a tap and go. Not a scrum. Oh, my goodness. Sergio Moran, thank you for becoming a subscriber. Mille grazia. Prego. All right. Crouch. Bind. Set. This is not a good decision, I don't think, of Springboks. Oh, now they finally have a scrum. Look at them driving forward. They go. Boy, they find a bag. He's in. He's in. Booker, Booker, Booker. Funderberg with a try at 59:40. Easy conversion coming up. Woo! Finally. 59:40. Wow. And it's good. 20-9 now. Lineouts is coming on. It remains a yellow card. The one for Italy. Oh, my goodness. Here's a restart inside the 22, taken by Vandenberg. He offloads that ball to Quagga Smith. Boy, Quagga Smith is always a monster coming off that bench. Kicked over the top by Vandenberg, down about the 45-meter line. And it's taken by, and we'll find him wherever he gets it offloaded. Bucks have something going, but they throw behind and give it to the Italians. The Italians lose it. Oh, the Bucks lost. It was a knock on. So the Italians have the ball. They had open field play, and they just turned it over. They kick it to the wing. Who's going to get there? Oh, it goes right to Willemse. Great job here. Ow! Oh! Man, he's lucky he didn't freaking pull an ACL there the way he was tackled. TMO's having a great game. Not quite. Find him ever did a great job a few minutes ago. Gregory Witch, thank you for becoming a subscriber. Boy, low on gaining subscribers today. We thought we'd get some more than this, but not getting enough. But thank you for joining us. 3:43 left on the Italian card. The Bucks playing with 13 players out there, and they score a try. Italians unchallenged in the line out from their own 46-meter line. Now an advantage for collapsing them all. And they come to the near side. Italians excited now. Penalty. So now we're back to 14 players for the Springboks as Marco van Staden's back on the pitch. He's off his seat. So penalty against the Springboks. Not van Staden's best game. Now the Italians have a fantastic kick. That was unbelievable. That picked up about 50 meters, it looks like. 40, 50 meters. So the Italians now will have the ball deep. Quagga Smith must be a vice captain because he's talking to the official again. Critical stage of the game here with 16 and a half minutes left. The Italians trailing by 11. Lineout successful. They're into them all. Springboks up to the task for the moment. They come to the close to the touchline. They dig it out. Scrum half sends it over the middle. Here they come, the Italians. Nearly breaking through. Tackle made by Pollard. Try-saving tackle. They come back the other direction. All the Italians were rushing the other way, but the Springboks are caught off guard. Nice tackle there by Arge Sneeman. Arge Sneeman makes a big tackle. Now we see somebody's bloomers. The Italians gave the Springboks time to get set. Their defense is set again now. It's 14 apiece. Each side is 14 for another 2 minutes. Esterhuizen in the tackle. Oh, the Springboks blew the coverage. And there goes Ange Capuzzo for the try. Wow. My goodness. Ange Capuzzo at 64-25. Blown defensive assignment there, big time. Blown defensive assignment. The Italians have scored. It's just brilliant. Mornay Vandenberg bit. They went back inside. Just brilliant work there by the Italians. My goodness. So much for my point spread on this one. Their first try of the game. No conversion. Thank goodness for that. So it's only 14 now. All right, 2014 now, late in the game. Georgia 138-17. Restart down to the 22. We got substitutions. Varney is off, and Ioane is off. Grant Williams is in now for Morne van der Berg. Damon Williams said the ball's loose. South Africa dives on it. Oh, they nearly threw it away. The Italians went for it all, nearly intercepted, but the Bucks magically hold on to the ball. Lucky there. Oh, slow it down. Willems now with a kick up to around midfield. And it goes in the hands of Moody. He's got outside. There goes Esterhuizen down the sideline. Esterhuizen back to the inside. Grant Williams throws it away. The Italians have it. Oh my goodness, it's wall-to-wall action all of a sudden as the Italians now going to kick it for some distance down the pitch. It's a wounded duck. It's going to find touch. My goodness. Bang, 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 bang. Back and forth. An Italian player is down back at the Springbok 45-meter line. Grant Williams, Andre Esterhuizen with a big run down the sideline. I think Williams knocked it on. My goodness. This is a bizarre game to say the least. Yeah, I know it went off of Grant Williams' shoulders. Esterhuizen just missed that. That was not a sure try, but definitely could have been a try. Instead, it's the Springboks line out. My goodness. Bang, 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 bang. 67 minutes, 34 seconds off the clock. South Africa needs to get their crap together and get another try here. Pollard is leaving the game. Spagnola comes in the front row. Fischetti's out. Line out, not straight, but the Springboks get away with one at midfield. They're into them all. They haven't done this much this game. Now they're driving. There you go. Down by White. I don't know about that. So Grant Williams looks for Willems. No, it's Monty Lubbock, excuse me. Oh, Lubbock. So Pollard's still in the game. So Willems comes out, and Monty goes to the fullback position. Okay, Pollard. But does Pollard go out? I'm confused. I'm looking to see. So the Italians have the ball. Robillard trying to swing around the ruck. Going to dig it out here. Pedrello kicks it. The ball's high in the air. Who's going to get it? Willems still out there. So Pollard did come out. R.G. Snyman loses it forward. I think it was knocked on. That looked like a knock on by the Springboks there. They missed that one. That ball's kicked in a touch. Terrible kick by Willems, but it slows things down. 11 minutes left. It was a knock on. Capuzzo getting taped, the try scorer for Italy. His thumb is getting taped up. What's the call here? What are you talking about 21? Do I have 21 on the board? I don't have 21. What are you talking about 7 plus 9? R.J. Stamens getting some treatment now. 69 minutes off the clock. Springboks are holding on, but they need to get points. We got an Italian player with blood all over his eye socket. So we got a stoppage in action here. Clock stopped 69 minutes and 7 seconds. Why aren't we getting a blood bin over there? So R.G. Stamens getting his forehead taped up. The Italian players walk around blood all over his face. Why isn't something being done about that? Looks like we've got some substitutions coming for the Italians here. Odiasi looks like he's coming in. Time is on. We still got water all over the pitch. Italian line out, unchallenged. They get away with it. Pass up the middle. And a nice, that's a jackal by the Springboks. Nice penalty there. Who is it? It's Gerbelaar this time. Gerbelaar with the steal, the jackal. We kick this for some distance, Monty, and get us a line out deep. That's what we needed right there. Fantastic work by Gerbelaar. On his feet clearly the whole way. All right, here we go. So, Monty Libbok now, kicking for some distance. What a horrible kick. He doesn't even find touch. Oh, my God. He's already screwed us. He hasn't been in the game 2 minutes. So we get the ball back inside our 22 instead of down at their 22. Oh, my goodness. That ball bounces. It's loose. Who's going to get it? Goes into touch. It's going to be a Springbok ball. So in spite of Monty, we wind up with the ball. Willemse not happy about something there. Under 10 minutes left. So despite Monty Libbok, we get the ball back. Yeah, it's going to be Springbok's ball. Line out. They're arguing. They lost the line out, the Springboks did. So we lose the line out. That was bad. 9 minutes left in the game. Inside the 22. And Quagga Smith with a counter ruck along with Nortkia there. Or is that S? No, it's Van Staden. Kick down the pitch. That's going to be around midfield taken by Willemse. No, it's Willemse. Libbok. Oh, we got space on the near side. Here we go. Come on, boys. Vandenberg goes wide to Kane and Moody. Moody gets around the tackler. Moody inside the 22 looking for help. Over the middle. Here we go. Booker! Yes! It's Grant Williams. Grant Williams right down the middle. Yes. Kane and Moody made that one happen. Grant Williams at 71-40. Grant Williams. Moody with a perfect pass. Wow. Monty Libbok, let's not look, but it was right under the post, so we should be fine. Right in front of the post. 9 seconds. Kick is good. 27. Ugly game. Here's the restart. Get outside of 22. And a penalty. The Italians are off their feet. Yep. Big mistake there. Now the audience is getting desperate. 14-man South African team since 13 minutes in the game. And right now, I had a 19-point spread, I think, for the victory here. And I think I might be good on Super Brew here. Let's see if it's updated. 19, yeah. So they're way behind in scores. All right, so they kick it into touch. Man of the match. Willemse, maybe. Willemse or Pollard. I think Damien Willemse is my man of the match. Line out is successful. Monty kicks it over the top. Chases on by Moody over there. He gets it. Oh, what an incredible take on the high ball by Kane and Moody. Grant Williams. Here come the Booker down the sideline. Willemse. Oh, yeah. Back to what a great pass. Oh, the cameraman was taken out. We lost the camera. I went blank. Oh, it's some great passing here. Not there. The Italians steal the ball because there's a bad overplaying it there by the Springboks. Springboks turn it over when they were driving. Unfortunately, there now Italians with the ball inside their 10-meter line. Remember, they're up a player. They go wide, but they throw it back to the 22. Line recovers that ball. They kick it, bounces off of Esthuizen's boot, but the Italians recover the ball. Ruck is formed. Odiasi's in the game. He did come in the game. Tackle there by Steenkamp. Ball comes loose, but ripped forward. Okay. Ripped out. So, scrum to the Italians. Steenkamp rips that ball out. Yep. So, less than 5 minutes remain. Italians squandered a lot of opportunities here. 8 points they've left off the table. Could have been 22 right now. Man of the match, the referee. Man of the match is the TMO. Okay. All right, well, let's do that. Let's see what you guys say, okay? We'll do man of the match, okay? Man of the match. Crouch. Wide, close. I got to close that poll. Italians up to 10-meter line. Oh, the Italians left it laying up. Here it comes. Moody kicks it forward. Is he going to get there? No, but inside the 5-meter line. Quagga Smith drives him back to the try line. Carry back. Will that be a 5-meter scrum to the Springboks, maybe? Wow. There's your man in the match options. Score another one here, Springboks. Score another one here. A lot of Springboks talking to the official. He should be tolerating this. Five-meter scrum. 3 minutes remain. Let's score here and stretch it out. Okay, this is really weird-looking scrum. Okay, now they line up. Quagga Smith has been a major impact since he came in the game, but he came in too late. Bind. This is ugly. Yep. Early engagement. Tap and go. Grant Williams. He gets it back to Quagga Smith. Quagga Smith down the 4-meter line. Bucca driving here. No mistakes, boys. Offside against the Italians. Down to 1 meter here. Bucca just a meter away. Grant Williams. Oh, Williams is tackled and loses it, but we're playing an advantage here. He needs to find a mark. Oh, way offside. Yeah, no wonder they called that. So they're going to do a scrum here, the Springboks are. Last time this paid off for them. Minute and 45 seconds remain on the clock. 35-6 was your max. I had them by 19 points. Minute and a half remains. 5-meter scrum to the Springboks. Crouch. Bind. Set. It's not going anywhere. Now they drive forward. They got an advantage. There goes Quagga Smith down to the 1-meter line. Grant Williams to dig it out. Throws it across. They kick it to the wing. Oh, what a great move by Ethan Hooker. Oh, Ethan Hooker stops, does a dummy, spins around. Bucca. And another try to the Springboks. In less than a minute left. Wow, it's his first try ever in a test? I had no idea. Wow. Nice move. All right, now let's see if England can beat the All Blacks. Here's the kick. Monty will miss this. And this will take us to the end of the game. He's got 19 seconds. 5. Come on, Monty. He's not even going to kick it. He's got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Yep, he didn't kick it. That's the game. 32-14. He doesn't know. Another idiotic move by Monty Libak. He thought he wasn't doing it on purpose. He was going to kick. Unbelievable. Wow. 32-14. Their man of the match is Damon Willemse. TMO got 40% in our poll. Wow, folks. Wow, that's just... got to tell you that this was a horribly played game, once again, by South Africa. Horribly played game. Ah, boy. That's just not a pretty one there. England All Blacks are up in about a half an hour, folks. That's the next one coming up here. So, yeah. So they managed to win this game. 32 minus 10 is 22. Minus 4 is 18. I had a 19-point spread. I hit it by almost 1 point. So I get 2 points on Super Bowl. I picked a 19-point victory. It's an 18-point victory. Wow. Super Brew now is not working. What's going on? So off to a good start for my Super Brew. That's the closest you ever predicted a game, Max? That's not bad. No, I don't support England either, but against the All Blacks, yeah. Oh, it would have been a lot more than 40 points if it wasn't for the red card. Yep. What's going on? Super Brew gets overwhelmed at times, and they're overwhelmed right now. So South Africa can advance in the rankings, but they could have fallen. They could have lost here, and then New Zealand could have leaped ahead of them. They would have been huge for Italy if they'd won this game. But no dice. No dice. Wow. Anwar says we won. That's important. That is important. But, oh, yeah, that is off the mark there. I just noticed that. There we go. Yeah, so we got those cards. That was that red card, man. I don't agree with that card. So much going on in this game. Just unfortunate. Unfortunate. The TMO was not up to the task. Not up to the task. Anyway, 32-14. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Any thoughts? We said Willemse was the man of the match. That's who got it. So we've got another game coming up here shortly. You'll be automatically redirected to the England All Blacks game. They're trading jerseys. There's Nortkia trading a jersey. So the big guys, they put on each other's sweaty jerseys. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It was an underwhelming crowd of about 30,000 in a 40-plus thousand stadium. I think it was less than 30,000, but Springboks win the game. I guess a lot of Italians figured that the Italians would win it. Yeah, but the Springboks are kind of like the All Blacks in the standpoint that they don't necessarily have to play well, but they finish well, and they chase teams away late in the game. That's what the All Blacks did during their great run. You can never take your foot off the gas against the All Blacks, and that seems to be the case against the Springboks. You can hold them, you can keep them from doing anything, but you can't take your foot off the gas. Just can't do that. Can't take your foot off the gas. Oh, here you go. David Willemse, man of the match. Man of the match, David Willemse. Well, come on. We were going to talk to him. What happened?
South African fullback Damian
It's not
Willemse.
news, Mad Max. I reported on it yesterday.
An opportunity to hear from him right now.
Damian Willemse, you are the Quilter Series man and player of the match. I've got to be careful with that one. I've got to say, I've just commented on that. What a performance from you and your boys.
Yeah, it was amazing. Great performance. You got to give it to the team. That's full team effort. And yeah, Italy put us under pressure, but we came up with good solutions and plans. And yeah, I've got to take your hats off. It was a team effort. Obviously, I'm here taking the credit for the man of the match, but that was a full team effort.
But it was like you had that ball on a piece of string sometimes. You were reading the situation. You knew there was going to be a lot of kicking in it with these conditions.
Yeah, I know, or we know that obviously Vani, Karbisi, and the whole of Italy's backline with Brex there as well, Capuccio, they got a good kicking game, and as I said earlier in the week in media, they're a very all-core team, and they showed that tonight. They put us under a lot of pressure in the maul, set piece, on defense. They got a good attack, and then obviously the kicking game. But yeah, I tried my best, and obviously the rest of the boys helped me. So yeah, very happy.
And you were down to 14 guys, then to 13 after 11 minutes. That shows something about the heart that this side has got.
Yeah, we knew we had to show character, and the boys did that. And I'm just very proud of the team, and obviously coming up with solutions. Yeah, we're going to look at this one for a long time. So very happy.
Damien, congratulations, outstanding.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So David Willemse, man of the match.
Yeah, terrific.
Alrighty, there you go, folks. Yeah, so this one finishes in Turin at Allianz Stadium. South Africa 32, Italy 14. It was a dicey thing for the Springboks all along until late in the first half when they finally got a try just before the half. Snuck one in after an Italian mistake. The Italians made a lot of mistakes in this game. That's what kept us in it. Missing kicks, turning the ball over deep in Springbok territory and in their own territory. And as a consequence, we walk away with a victory here. Very fortunate for that. But again, like the All Blacks, I think that it's during their great run for 10 years, this is what's happening at Springboks now, that you can hold them down, but you cannot take your foot off the gas because they'll come back and they'll get you at the end. So very foggy day there in northern Italy. Yep. Oh, here's Sia Khaleesi.
De France, what is your reaction to that performance just now?
I'm proud of the boys. I'm really proud of the boys. Hold on to Italy. They made it very hard for us, and we know how proud of the eye of the nation and what a good team they are. And they made us fight till the end. And I'm proud of the boys. We had setbacks in the game, but we always stand strong. You know, I think our South African spirit shows when it's needed the most, so I'm proud of the way that we fought up there.
Will you have to look at your discipline with your tackling just over the week because you've got a big game in Ireland coming back?
Yeah, we will. We definitely will. I mean, we do the best we can. You know, I believe Franco level changed everywhere he could, you know, but we'll have a look at it again and make sure we're better next week.
And just before we started that, you were waving about the support. Amazing support for you guys over here in Turin.
Yeah, we're so grateful for so many people from all over the world who come and support us, South Africans, and some of the people are not South Africans, but they still believe in this team. So we say thank you for that, and we are grateful for that. And to the people back home, you know, thank you for supporting us and wearing green every Friday. I know we have like a big femicide in our country with the gender-based violence, and next week Friday, you know, our women are in trouble, our kids are in trouble, and next week Friday everybody normally wears green, but now I think we can change it for purple, you know, purple next week Friday to stand with our women.
Sia, thank you very much, a fantastic performance, and
that was
all the best in Ireland.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, Sia. We didn't need to hear about that in the conversation. That's not right. So I got the bonus point because I picked South Africa win by 19. They won by 18. Almost had it perfectly. There you go. So good start. I picked Georgia to win, so I'm off to a good start. The one flyer I've got is Georgia coming up. Or not Georgia, Japan, excuse me. There's Cobus Reinach out of the pitch. Fans hanging around. They're not going anywhere here, folks. Not going anywhere. Hey, be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it already, folks. Really do appreciate that. This one here, a less than sterling performance by South Africa. Here's Brex for the captain for the Italians.
Ignacio, can you just talk us through that game? It was just ebb and flow all the time, but eventually South Africa got over the line.
No, obviously, we know them. We are the first team in the world, so it was a big battle on the field. Maybe we had to finish some good actions that we made on the first half, and we didn't finish. And obviously, against a team like this, you pay very. It's very, how do you say? I don't know how to say, but it's very difficult to play a team when you lost this kind of chances.
Did you think you overkicked the ball on times when maybe you could have actually handled it?
No, it was even they leave the space for the kicking game. We put them under pressure. It's like I told you, was another things that we could finish, another actions that we could finish, not the kicking. The kicking, I think, was a good strategy, but they were good too.
Yeah, and sometimes out of a defeat, you learn more about the game. You've got Chile next week. You know, you can take into that on a bit of, hopefully, a good footing and get some momentum out of that.
We take the momentum. We take all the good actions of the team. That's the main point. We need to still growing up. We know you see it today. We have to still growing, but it's okay. We know it. We know that, and we will work on.
Lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
All right, Brex, the captain of the Italian side. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up here. Take a short break. Go to the loo. Get yourself something to drink. I've got a rugby jersey change coming up here. Springboks win on the road in Italy, 32-14 in a less than impressive game, playing for nearly the entire game with just 14 players, part of the game with 13 players, and they scored a try with 13 players. Final score, possession 51% in favor of South Africa, 100 carries to 76, tackles 105 by South Africa, 136 by Italy, meters 483, 373, not very impressive, 9 penalties each, and territory is 50-50. So on paper, evenly matched, but on the scoreboard, not evenly matched. South Africa wins again, the top team in the world. And next week, they'll be playing in Ireland, and we're going to need to see the likes of Jesse Creel back on the pitch next week, and a number of players coming back, Sasha Feinberg, Ngumzulu, because we need to have a much better performance next week. This was a dicey game for every aspect, however you look at it. But we walk away the winners, and that is what matters, folks, from Turin. So next up is England and the All Blacks, and I'll be covering that here on this channel. You'll be automatically redirected to that game. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support for the channel, and that's going to do it for this one, folks. I really appreciate everybody coming here. So final score, 32-14. We've got 4 tries from South Africa. Marco van Staden got the first one, diving across right by the post. Vandenberg got another. Then we saw Grant Williams and Ethan Hooker with a nice little try there at the end. That kind of sealed the game and helped me with my super risk. So thank you for that, fellas. We'll see you in just a few minutes right back here on the channel for the next one up, which is, of course, as I said, it's going to be England hosting the All Blacks at Twickenham. Cheers. Oh, we left the score up there. Silly me. Silly me. See you in a few minutes, folks.